Good morning, everyone, or good afternoon. Welcome to the beautiful Rotunda in the Pennsylvania State Capitol. It's my pleasure to introduce you to second graders from West Hanover Elementary in the Central Dauphin School District as they perform their holiday Christmas around the world.
Welcome to West Hanover Around the World Christmas Time program. We hope you will enjoy hearing our songs from around the world. Between each song, we have an announcement facts that we're excited to share as well.
Just 2 years.
Our first song was published in 1719, but it is still a very well-known carol. Countries all over the world celebrate Christmas in many different ways. Their customs and traditions share a common feeling of joy and warmth. Many of the traditions that we know have come to us from Germany.
The most popular one is the Christmas tree.
In Sweden, the Christmas season officially begins on December 13th with Lucia Day. She puts a wreath of candles on her head and serves breakfast to her family. It is a favorite custom in Norway to put a bowl of porridge in the family's hayloft for the barn owl. It is hoped to keep him from playing tricks on the family through the year. On Christmas Eve, families in Denmark light a candle and place it in a window. The candle is an invitation to strangers to come and share their home and hospitality.
In Italy, the most important part of the Christmas celebration is the Christmas manger.
In fact, Italy is the country where the manger scene is created many centuries ago.
The manger is also the center of Christmas in Spain.
It is decorated with lighted candles. Children from each household come and sing around it to Christmas music. Families and friends sometimes add replicas of people from everyday life to their mangers. Most countries also display small figures of animals. These figures remind them of the important role they played on the first Christmas. Jesus, our brother, kind and good. American Christmas is filled with old-fashioned traditions and customs. These customs have been passed on to many other countries.
One of their best gifts to the world is the story Christmas Carol by Charles Dickens.
In Ireland, the children celebrate St. Stephen's Day the day after Christmas.
They celebrate by performing an old custom called feeding the wren. They carry a wren made of straw from house to house. At each house, they chant a traditional poem like Saints or tasty treats.
The midwinter holiday in Scotland is New Year's Eve. As the church bells strike midnight, people all over the country join hands. People sing in memories of their family and loved ones. One of the most beloved traditions was the singing of carols. No place it is more important than in Wales. Thousands of Welsh citizens gather in every city to sing of Christmas. Christmas is not celebrated on December 25th in Russia. Instead, members of the Russian Orthodox Church celebrate Christmas Eve on January 6th and Christmas Day on January 7th. Celebration dates are different because they follow the Gregorian calendar.
Christmas is considered a high holiday by the Russian Orthodox Church, and there are several religious services to attend.
After the church services return home, they prepare for a traditional meal called Holy Supper, which consists of 12 dishes, one to honor each of the 12 apostles.
Children's funded Czech Republic wait for St. Nick on December 5th.
On this night, they eat fish soup and potato salad.
Slovakia celebrates Christmas Eve with a 12-course meal.
Afterwards, they go to a midnight mass at their church.
Christmas is full of such excitement, it's hard for some children to fall asleep.
For generations, mothers in Poland have sung this lullaby to help them close their eyes.
Here in her arms, little
The Jewish people in the world do not celebrate Christmas.
They celebrate Hanukkah instead, which falls near Christmas on the calendar.
It lasts for 8 days and is nicknamed the Festival of Lights.
Each night of Hanukkah begins with the lighting of the candles of the menorah.
1 new candle is lit every night.
The children receive small gifts and there is much feasting, singing, and celebrating.
The Christmas season in Latin America feels like summer. The weather is warm, flowers are fresh for the picking.
The poinsettia comes from this area of the world.
It has become a favorite Christmas plant in the United States as well.
In Mexico, a brightly decorated piñata is hung from the ceiling at Christmas time.
It is full of yummy candy and fun toys.
Children play a game where they try to break it open with a big stick.
There are more Christmas customs, traditions, and beliefs in the United States than anywhere else.
This is because America is made up of people from all over the world.
On Christmas Eve, the children must get ready for the arrival of Santa Claus.
Before they go to bed, they hang their stockings by the fireplace.
They leave a little snack for Santa and his reindeer.
Good afternoon, and thank you so much for coming. We would love it if you join along with us in this one. I think you'll know what it is pretty quickly. A 1, a 2, a 1, 2, 3. You better watch out.
You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town. He's making a list. He's checking it twice. He's gonna find out who's naughty or nice. Santa Claus is coming to town. He sees you when you're sleeping. He knows when you're awake. He knows if you've been bad or good. So be good for goodness sake. Oh, you better watch out. You better not cry. You better not pout. I'm telling you why. Santa Claus is coming to town.
No matter what country we live in or how we celebrate this season,
We all know that this is a very special time of the year. It's a time of hope and sharing, goodwill, and caring.
I love mankind.
Around the world at Christmas time, sing songs together from your land and mine, like holly and ivy together entwined. Our voices will let out in wondrous time. Some customs may differ from land to land. We know in our heart that it's true. That there's hope in sharing goodwill and caring and love for me and you. Christmas time, we celebrate a special kind of joy we feel and we know we'll find sweet laughter and happiness at this time. And we will remember from year to year how much in our hearts they all grew. Found hope in sharing goodwill and caring and love for me and you. Merry Christmas to you!
Give it up to the second graders of West Hanover Elementary. How about a big round of applause for Mr. Bowden and his second grade staff? Mrs. Richwine, Mrs. Heater, Mrs. Gaynor, Mrs. Dreyer, and our student teachers, Miss Kelly and Miss S, or Mr. T. One more time, big round of applause for second graders. Great job, guys. From all of us at West Hanover Elementary, we wish you happy holidays, a happy Kwanzaa, a happy Hanukkah, a very Merry Christmas, and a Happy New Year. Thank you for coming.